This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, yeah, we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
What's up, my wonderful Sports to the Bone family? What's up? What's up? A blessed morning to you, all my viewers and subscribers. Welcome back to the channel. Yes, my peeps, hope you guys are doing okay. Hope you are enjoying the day so far. It's a beautiful Tuesday, and I am just saying to you guys, you need to make the best of the day. All right, so I have a couple of things I want to talk to you guys about. We see the former Pakistan captain Inzamam ul Haq, playing in a little game there, and he was basically showing Brian Lara that, listen, what you can do, I can do also. So we're going to talk about that a little bit, plus the West Indian players that were actually selected in the Pakistan Super League. It's not a lot of them, only 4 of them were actually picked up in the draft. So we're going to look at that. Plus, we have a couple of other things to take a look at. Pollard, him stepping away from franchise cricket, from the IPL, has basically left the Mumbai Indians in a deep spot, and they are on a journey now to try and replace him. So we're going to take a look at a couple of names that have been floating around that they think they can use to as replacement for Pollard. So just make sure you give us a listening ear until the end. And if you have not yet subscribed, please go right ahead and subscribe to the channel, my peeps. All right, so we're going to take a look at some cricket. The former Pakistan captain Inzamam ul Haq playing in a little league game there. He was able to put together, I think it was 28 of 16, hitting a couple of 4s and a 6 in the mix there, showing the players and all the people watching that he's capable of rolling back the years, similarly to what we saw Brian Lara doing against Rashid Khan the other day. The difference is that Lara did that against Rashid Khan, who is probably one of, if not the best T20 bowler in the world right now. And you don't know that already, my peeps, in terms of Rashid Khan and his trick and all of that. But you still have to look at it that Inzamam ul Haq was facing some deliveries with a little bit of pace, and he was able to play them. Lara has always been the king of spin, so we would definitely want to see the Prince going up against some medium pace bowling right now to see how he would look. But it's a good look when we get a chance to see players that are former players that we would have grown up watching playing the game, because man like Inzamam ul Haq, Shahid Afridi, Lara, all of these guys that are still playing some cricket every now and again. These guys, I grew up watching these people dominating the world of cricket, and it would have been a lot of fun if we would have seen Brian Lara, if Lara was around now to play T20 cricket, especially with his skill of playing spin and plugging the and playing the ball through gaps. We see that spinners are very, very effective these days in T20, but not too sure which one of these spinners would have been effective against Lara. But I'm not going to say I wish he was around to play, because Lara himself said he could look at it and say he wish he started to play 10 years later and would have been able to play in T20 cricket, IPL and all of that. But then again, he could have wished that he started playing 10 years earlier, so he would have been a part of that dominant West Indies team back then. So I will leave Lara to decide whether or not he would have wanted to play IPL and or play or be a part of people like winning team with Viva and all of these guys. So just wanted to share that with you, my peeps. All right, so the next thing that I want to talk about, we see where the Pakistan Super League, the draft went down last week Thursday. Yeah, man, the draft went down last week Thursday, and they actually have 6 teams, my peeps. 6 teams they have that are going to be competing in the tournament. And I must say that a couple of West Indians put their name in the draft. A couple of them had put their names in the draft, but only 4 were actually selected. And these 4 are actually players that you think would get picked. All right, so Akil Hussain, he is there. So Akil Hussain, as you know, he is slowly but surely becoming a hot commodity in the world of cricket. He was picked up by the Multan Sultan. So Akil Hussain will be in the 2023 Pakistan Super League. Rahman Powell, he is there also. He was picked up by a team. I think the team is called Peshawar Zalmi. That is the team that picked up Ravman Powell, and they also picked up Sheffield Rutherford. So, Akil Hussein, Ravman Powell, Sheffield Rutherford, 3 out of 4 players that were selected in the draft. And we have Odin Smith, who was also picked up by the Gladiators. So a couple of West Indians that will be turning out that were selected in the draft, so we're going to keep a close eye on things to see how it goes. Don't know if we're going to see anything else further where we'll see a couple of other players involved, but in terms of the draft, those are the 4 players that were selected out of the big draft there that was held on last Thursday. I think they had quite a few players were there. You're going to see the likes of Babar Azam, Rizwan, and all of these guys in there. I think Alex Hales and a couple of other international players will be taking part. Shine Shah, Freedy, and all of these guys will be taking part in the Pakistan Super League. So as I said, 6 teams, and those are the West Indians that were selected out of the draft. All right. The final thing that I want to talk to you guys about, the IPL. The IPL auction is just a couple days away, and maybe 2 days away or 3 days away. And the Mumbai Indians, they are still in search of a replacement for Kieron Pollard. The last 2 seasons, so Kieron Pollard wasn't at his best, and he is working with the club, with the team now, but not as a player. So they are in search of someone to take up his spot, and a couple of names that we see floating around. They have Ben Stokes. Ben Stokes' name is floating around, and he is there. They are looking to take him on. He will be able to play that batting all-rounder position well, and we know the quality that he will bring with the ball. Also, the next player that they have is the Australian all-rounder Cameron Green, who is becoming a very, very hot commodity. I think he was actually listed among the top tier in terms of price. So Cameron Green is there. They probably could try to get Cameron Green to play that role. And they have Sam Curran, who would be a bowling all-rounder, can hit the ball also, but he would be looking to bowl mostly 4 overs. So that would be like an earlier stage of Kieron Pollard, who would give you 4 economical over, plus still would do some work with the bat. They are also looking for backup for Jaffa Archer. They tried with Jaffa Archer, and also Bumrah. We know Bumrah is mostly going to be bowling down in the latter part of the innings. So they are in search of a player that can bowl in the power play and things like that. So these are the players: Ben Stokes, Cameron Green, Sam Curran. Just a couple of the names that are being floated around that they think they can use to play that Kieron Pollard role. So yeah, that is what Mumbai Indians. Up to my viewers and subscribers, those are the players that from the West Indies that were drafted in the Pakistan Super League. So we're going to continue to keep a close eye on things to see how it works out, my viewers and subscribers. We're going to leave it right here for now. Sports to the bone, keeping it informed. Please remember to like, share, leave us a comment. If you have not yet subscribed, my peeps, please go right ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'm out.